A game I found really fascinating from its trailers and gameplay footage turned out to be some of my worst fears. Should you play Metro 2033? That's the shot. If you're unfamiliar with me and my game choices, I'm not really a horror fan, and I especially don't like jump scares. So why on earth would I want to play Metro 2033? I honestly don't know. I really love the post-apocalyptic setting, I love the idea of a civilization in the metro tunnels of Russia, it's why I really want to play Frostpunk. And hey, I played and loved Fallout 3, and yeah, I was tense when I entered the metro segments, but I managed to come up on top and I thought, hey, this other game can't be that much worse, can it? Oh dear, how I was wrong. So what is Metro 2033? Released in 2010 and re-released as a Redux in 2014, is a post-apocalyptic first-person shooter developed by 4A Games, based off the best-selling book by the same name, written by Dmitry... I'm going to say this wrong. Glukhovsky. My dyslexia is hitting hard today. Dmitry Glukhovsky. I swear to God I'm saying that wrong somehow. The game is set around our main mute protagonist called Artyom, whose favourite hobby is strumming everyone's guitars. If that's not a euphemism, I don't know what it is. As he travels through the metro trying to get to the main city Polis to warn about the ongoing attacks of his home from the super powerful beings called the Dark Ones. Who, by the way, are dicks. And of course Artyom seems to have a resilience to their fear-inducing powers and sets on a quest to stop them. You do get to see other different places apart from the metro. You even get to travel on the surface and literally fight for your life from being grabbed by these flying demons. God damn it. Ah! Oh god, that hurt. But the overall story is really interesting, and the trippy moments when Artyom is faced against the Dark Ones did play with my head a bit. The start of the game you spend it mostly with a partner, which meant I wasn't overly scared because I had this other NPC talking to me. But when they left you, or you got cut off, or they all died, you really notice how alone you are and how Artyom doesn't say anything. And all you've got is the creaking of the tunnels and whatever the hell might jump out at you. Woo! Whoa! But I love visiting the small towns based in the metro. All these people cramped into these rooms that you can look into, or weirdly knock on the doors and see what's going on. The steampunk-esque feel to the metro's shops, bars, train system and weapons really gave me that sense of immersion. The visuals are quite good. I think it's also important to point out that I'm playing the Redux game as well. The metro feels dank and dark. The lighting effect adds to the atmosphere of claustrophobic tunnels, corridors and hallways. Playing the Redux version, they could have improved the textures, but seeming as you spend most of the game in darkness, you're not going to notice it that much. The monsters on the other hand are still terrifying, even though they look a bit lackluster. Oh wait, they're the humans. These are the monsters. See what I did there? Man is the real monster. Gameplay is fairly similar to other first-person shooters. You aim and shoot bad guys. Oh, he's gone. But there's a few other elements thrown in there, like a gas mask that you have to worry about having enough filters, which adds that level of jeopardy if you're going to be able to get through the next stage. You have to keep your weapons and equipment charged with power, so you use this device to charge the batteries, which always seems to happen mid-fight. Some weapons need pressure to fire, so you have to get out that old pumping arm. All these little changes to the form make it stand out from other FPS games. It's not far off from an RPG. If you get lost, you press the middle touchpad and bring up the compass and lighter, which is quite helpful. Recommend you light those spider bastards up. Whoa! Okay. The game even has a currency in the form of military-grade bullets, rare to find and worth something in the metro. In a pinch, you can use military-grade bullets to replace the crappy normal ones to take down the enemies quicker, or save them up to upgrade your weapon or buy other ammo. It's a careful choice that you have to think about, and exploration is recommended. Sometimes just wander off the beaten path and find cool stuff like guns and ammo. The sound design is actually really good. There's barely any music throughout this game apart from the loading screens. It's all atmosphere and it has a great way of making you feel really tense. And of course the main part of this game is the horror element. Even though I selected a more action-orientated setting at the start of the game, I was still terrified, nervous, and anxious about what's coming around the corner. For example, in this level where this character Khan led me to a base to find out they're under heavy attack. Artyom, go and stop them all on your own and set off these bombs to block them off. Go on. Why? Wouldn't it be better to go in as a team and not rely solely on me?
I'll stay here with the survivors.
Christ, this sucks! In the library level, I haven't felt that tense in a really long time. The game captures this so well, and these guys are scary as hell. You just gotta stare them down and hope to God they don't attack you. And they come out of nowhere sometimes. But I guess the important question is, should you play this game? Honestly, it's a good game. It definitely fulfills the idea and setting of a horror first-person shooter. But would I have played it if I knew quite how scary this game is? Honestly, I'm not sure. A part of me knew there were going to be these moments, and I know that I had a chance to fight back. However, I played through this game mostly in fear. If I went for the horror setting, I might have had a panic attack or something. If you're into this sort of thing, then you are much braver than me. But if you aren't, then you really got to think about your decision to play this game. The visuals are good, the gameplay is solid, and the story is really interesting. But the winner for me is the setting. It's so beautiful in its own dark, dank way. But I think I need a break before I play the sequel, Last Light. The Metro is a harsh and cruel place, and is filled with things that go bump in the night, and haunt your very dreams. Woo! So what do you think of my opinions? Do you have opinions of your own? Please let me know in the comments section below. If you like the video, make sure you give it a like, and if you want to see more videos like this, then please subscribe to the channel as well. Either way, thank you very much for watching. My name is Rich, and I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ra. Oh yeah, by the way, we got some other videos. Go click them. We got this one. Yeah, I bet you like that one, don't you? I don't know why you haven't clicked off yet. If you made it this far, then...
Now that's precious.